What's up, YouTube? Just like to show my Ruger Super RedHawk 44 mag with a 9.5-inch barrel. This gun was bought around 1987. At that time, it had a 2-power Leopold scope. It has a 2.5 times 8 right now Leopold. And it has whole grips. I still have the originals, but these are a little more comfortable than the wood ones for hunting. It won't get messed up or anything, but it's a long story about the 2-power scope that was on this gun, and I'll get into that in a minute. But just wanted to show this beautiful gun, man. You don't need a 500 Smith & Wesson or, you know, all these tripods on your guns, which I do like that Smith & Wesson with the tripod, and probably 460 or whatever. That would be a cool gun. 480, whatever that is. I almost bought one of them once, but I had this gun, so I didn't need it. This pistol with the scope, you need the shoulder holster. They don't actually make a holster that you can wear on the side. Because of that, it's a little awkward when you have a lot of clothing on with the shoulder holster. But you know, I do manage with it. But since then, I just use a Glock 21 converted to a 460 Roland. It's automatic, and I use that for hunting. But this is one heck of a hunting pistol. I've shot a deer right through the heart. He jumped a fence and went about 30, 40, well, about 80 feet and died. So, you know, you can't ask for a better hunting pistol than this right here, in my opinion. It's a 44 mag, 9.5-inch barrel. At the time, they had a 9.5-inch Super RedHawk in a 454 Casull. And I didn't realize what a 454 was. If I would have, I would have bought that gun. But at that time, they talked about a 44 mag going through a car block and all that. So I just wanted a super powerful gun like this, so that I could leave the shotgun home and holster my pistol and freehand through the woods. You know, and pull my deer back was what I was thinking, without a shotgun. So I bought this, and it's been a great pistol. At the time, 1987, this gun cost, without the scope, $500. At that time, that was a lot of money, but now they cost in the $1,000 or more. So, you know, it just shows you how expensive things go. If you want something, don't wait. Go get it, because it ain't getting any cheaper. So, you know, she's a beautiful pistol. Shoots excellent. And you know, getting to the story about this scope. I had a 2-power on it. I had it in my shoulder. Bent over to put my shoes on, and she slipped out. So it hit the back of the scope, and I was thinking, man, I should just send that into Leopold and make sure that, just check it and make sure it's right. That's what I was thinking. Well, when I got it back, I took the turret caps off. I took the top one and the side one off, and they were opposite, different. Someone had took both of them and replaced them with oddball caps. They weren't even the same. And I was so angry. I called Leopold, and to make a long story short, Leopold tells me that they don't know where the caps are and that they'll be willing to replace my 2-power scope with either a 2-power or one of these, whatever scope I wanted to put on a pistol. Well, that's fine and dandy. You know, but I was expecting more from Leopold. I was expecting them to find the caps and put them back on my gun, my scope, and send them back to me. But it must have been someone maybe higher up in the company that wanted them caps, them turret adjusters. So nothing I could do. I went around and around for days with them. They just tell me that they don't know where they're at. So I had to give them the 2-power scope, and they gave me this scope new. So I would have rather had my 30-year-old scope, because, you know, probably back then, I don't know a whole lot about scopes, but probably back then the scope was made better than what they are today. Probably had better glass, everything. But I wanted to do this video to show my Super RedHawk and inform anyone looking for a hunting pistol that this is a super pistol. I mean, it's called Super RedHawk because it's Super RedHawk. That's a super. It's a super. And I ain't kidding you. It's super. And really, I was thinking about, you know, taking the scope off and getting a side holster for it and just use it as, you know, use the regular sights on it and go from there. But, you know, you think you want a scope so you can get close up and have a better shot at the deer, but the thing of it is, with a scope, you have to, when you see a deer, you only have a certain amount of time, so it's not like you can just pull it up there and get him in your sights. With a scope, it's a little bit more harder to get him in your sights than it would be if you didn't have a scope. So, you know, I guess it's all in what you get used to shooting. You get good at shooting iron sights, you know, you can hit a deer just as good as with a scope, maybe. So it's all depends on the person. But I wanted to do this video. I'm not gonna go shoot it. You can see many of these types of videos on YouTube, and I understand everybody wants to see a video of someone shooting a gun, but my videos are like, you know, informative as best I can be as an owner, and just to inform people that what I think about the item. So I can do a little trigger pull deal for you, but they got that slide bar, if you can see it. All the Ruger RedHawks, or as I know, have that slide, so you can dry fire that without damaging the firing pin. Because the slide bar slides up, and the hammer never hits the firing pin. I wish I could get in there to see that slide bar. So, you know, when you can see it slide up. And so here's the trigger on it. This. It's a light, not heavy at all. Not a heavy pull at all. So, all right, YouTube. There. Beautiful. I see it's got a dent right there. I never knew I had that. Wow. Wow, look at that. That hit the ground somehow. Man, shit, that hit pretty good. Wow, I didn't know I did that. Damn, look at that. That's a good size hit. Those iron sights look. I swear to God. Look at that, it does look cockeyed. I hit the motherfucker there. Wow, that guy must have hit like that. It must have, wow. Hit like that. Damn. Let me put that back up. I can't see. Yeah, that's nice. It's a heavy gun.